Today's topic, we're going to talk about gut health. Now, this is a very popular topic, and you talk about it a lot. What is gut health, and how does it affect you?
Gut health, it comes down to this. Inside your gut, we have something called the microbiome, which are full of bacteria and other microorganisms that they actually outnumber the cells in our body 10 to 1. Now that just sounds like a ratio or a statistic, but when you actually think about it, in our bodies we have 30 trillion cells, give or take. So in our gut we have 300 trillion bacteria and other microorganisms. So the gut health is all about those microorganisms being happy and being healthy. And that's what it comes down to.
Is there good bacteria?
Good bacteria, bad bacteria. Yeah, I think that's a really good way of looking at it. And what I found in my research and also in my patients and also myself is that when we eat foods that trigger inflammation in the gut and therefore in the body, the bad bacteria, as it were, start to predominate and they literally run the show, which leads on to many chronic diseases that physicians are treating as a regular basis. And the amazing thing is when you start to be educated and then imply a different lifestyle, a different diet, the bugs change. And my personal experience, as is written in the literature, it takes about maybe 4 weeks or so to start seeing these changes. And when you do, some of the amazing things that happens is, one, you don't get hungry. Can you imagine just never getting hungry?
That would be good. Keep your weight down.
You don't get hungry. And you don't crave certain foods. You don't crave carbs.
Carbs.
You don't crave them, and your life is very different.
Because, a runner or, those who are exercising a lot, carbs are necessary. So.
Well, carbs are necessary. Carbs are one of the 3 basic macronutrients. You've got carbs, fats, and proteins. And carbs break down in the body to sugar. And we all know that we need glucose, is the main molecule of sugar. And we need that in every cell of our body every second of the day. But the amazing thing is, in my reading was, not only do we get glucose from carbs, but we get it from protein and we get it from fat. So we must get it. It's just, which foods are we going to choose to create the best health outcome for your gut?
What about oatmeal?
Oatmeal, great one. I ate oatmeal for a couple of decades. Loved it. And that was one of the shocking things when I did the research and reading, well, what are these grains? Talk about carbs and grains. What are the grains that literally cause an inflammatory response? The big one is wheat. And there's others like rye and barley, but oats is within that 4 grains that literally do cause inflammation. And it's a